I've been staying at a bar. Some of the rebels decided to shoot this building and burn it down with everyone inside. So many years ago, I saw this documentary of these surfers who went to Liberia to surf these amazing lefts just after the Civil War had ended. I was finally given the chance to go to Liberia, so I jumped into a bird and flew across Europe and the northern part of Africa until I got to Liberia. I was so excited to touch down and to finally get to this beautiful country. After the many hours of traveling and flying, it was a good time to go sleep and get some rest before our journey the next day through the city, Monrovia. After several hours of being stuck in a hot car, we finally made it to Robertsport. It is such a beautiful area with a jungle right on the beach. Beautiful beaches, lovely point breaks, and a lot of different options to surf. So we decided to take a walk up the beach through the jungle to check it out. It's like 100% humidity apparently. So I'm sweating and going through the jungle. These locals are showing us all the point breaks so that we're ready for the next swell. Woo-hoo. Woo, it's hot and I think I need a surf, and this guy is getting waves all to himself. I couldn't watch anymore. I had to jump in. So I ran back, got into my board shorts, grabbed my fish, and went for a surf. The waves were kind of small the first few days, but riding the fish or even my shorter board worked pretty well. The waves still had some power, some good punch, and they were super fun and rippable. So if you ever come to Liberia, there are a few cool places to stay at. I've been staying at a bar, so it's a cool place. I'll show you now. So this is where we've been staying. This year is actually the bar. It's a really good location, right in front of the beach, and then this place turns out to be a nightclub in the evenings. Guys chill out here and dance and party. And we've got a beautiful view of the ocean. This is the very last point, but all the surf spots are around that corner over there, and that's a restaurant. And so that's the bar and the club. And then myself and some friends have been staying in some rooms out the back here. Kind of small and old, but cozy, and there is no electricity, so it's quite dark inside. Some surfboards, a view through the window. So there are 3 rooms here. They all have double beds. Number 2, number 3. And yeah, like I said, there's no electricity and you can't see anything, but that's the room. The main reason why I got to go to Liberia was to represent the International Surfing Association. There were 2 of us representing the ISA, where we ran a coaching course, a judging course, and a surf rescue course. This was in collaboration with the local surf club, as well as 2 non-profits, Provide the Slide and Universal Outreach. And we had the best classroom ever, sitting underneath this massive almond tree in the shade outside with some really cool people.
Brother Bro. Coconut tree, it might be windy and coconuts are falling down. He already struck him and I can go like this, but then another coconut comes, hits me. He can make some videos.
Yeah. Okay guys, we just finished the ISA course with this amazing group right here.
ISE.
After several days of teaching and training the local surfers, it was time for me to surf more. The locals in Robertsport only started surfing recently, basically after the Civil War, which ended in 2004 or 2005. There may be about 40 to 50 surfers in the area who surf, of which maybe only 15 to 20 of them own their own surfboards. So the surfers share boards amongst themselves, or the surfers who don't have boards end up borrowing boards from foreigners who are in the area, or they borrow boards from the local surf club. The local surf club collaborates with Provide the Slide, and Provide the Slide is a non-profit organization that organizes second-hand or non-used boards from around the world, and they donate it to places like this. Everyone speaks and understands English, but most people will speak pidgin English amongst themselves. It's kind of difficult to follow and to understand, so let's see if you can understand this. Okay guys, so today we had a good surf. These 2 guys here had a really good surf too, and they are going to tell each other about how well they surfed, okay?
I mean, I do bulletin today. I really enjoy it. I don't know, we are rapper. I really enjoy it. I do cover and oh yeah, I was so good. I really enjoy it, man. Yeah.
How many bottom turns did you do today?
I do 2 bulletin. Man, I only 1 cover I do, but you know I fall down. Yeah, I'm feeling bad of it. Yeah.
But I saw you do a 360 as well.
Yeah, you know I was trying doing it, but I fall down.
Okay, well he did a 360 and he said he fell, but anyway, good job guys. Liberia was founded in 1822 as an outpost for returning freed slaves from the Americas. It grew into a colony and eventually became a commonwealth, and achieved independence in 1847 with the help of the American Colonization Society. So basically, America freed a bunch of slaves, did not want them in the country anymore, and sent them to Africa and created a country for them. This within itself caused a lot of problems and troubles, and I would encourage you to go look into the history of Liberia. The explanations of the civil war and the conflict in Liberia go quite deep, but this conflict included ethnic divisions, predatory elites who abused their power, a corrupt political system, and economic disparities. So behind me you see a ruined, burnt down building, and during the civil war year in Liberia, the president apparently built this house for his wife, or one of his wives. And during the civil war, she had a whole lot of people inside here to protect them. And some of the rebels decided to shoot this building and burn it down with everyone inside. So, yeah, it's quite a sad story. And there are a lot of rooms in this house. It's a big house. And I want to show you around just to have a look at how this building burnt down and what it looks like now, and how everything's just taken over. The jungle's taken over and this building's become one with the forest. Quite cool, but a sad story. And the civil war year in Liberia was very intense, of course. And I think it ended in 2004, which was kind of recent. So yeah, everyone's living at peace now. And the country is coming together, and they only recently started getting some electricity. So yeah, it's a really cool place, but a very sad history at the same time. And check these views, amazing. Check at that. Yeah, we've been surfing like just down here and to the left. What I loved the most about Liberia was the people. Although they've endured so much through the war and they've endured a lot of suffering and hard times, they have so much hope, they have so much peace, and it's so amazing to see how people in the country are coming together to build a good, strong Liberia. I felt so welcomed in Liberia, and the hospitality shown to me in Robertsport was just amazing. The country is also filled with so much resource, and it's good to see people living off the land, especially through fishing. The local surf community is a growing surf community where they're trying to live off tourism and surfing. And after the ISA courses we ran, we also helped with the surf contest. It was a really big, amazing surf contest, of which most were Liberians, but they also had some foreigners from other West African countries. The vibe was all time. The contest was a great success, and the whole community came together to see who won. It was a great way to end the ISA program, and now it was time for us to take a day or two off and just surf our brains off.
To Sierra Leone, surf away.
was the last one.
Oh shit! That's free. Where pick up? Yeah. I think I put away. Yeah, not too much spray, but it was better. Yeah, okay. Speed. Yeah. Gotta get better. And then end for A. Wow. Go for it. Woo! Power.
Yeah, put that. Yeah, another nice one. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, another one. Yeah.
More, yo.
Our 2-week surf trip had come to an end. I was sad, but at the same time, very content, happy, and satisfied with the way things turned out. I left very inspired to see how surfing had brought a community together, how it brought people together from different backgrounds, different cultures, different religions, and how it brought peace amongst the people. Surfers were able to share surfboards, share waves, and share food, and share a really good lifestyle together, and that inspired me big time.
Finish him first.